Welcome to our podcast show. And this week we have Fabian from Thermaltake.
Hi, guys.
Yes, he's at the COMPUTEX 2025. So how has it been so far for you, Fabian, for this COMPUTEX? It's your first time, right?
Yeah, first time.
Tell us your experience.
Impressive. It's so many people, it's so many companies. It's a lot.
A lot to take in. A lot to take in for your first time.
Yeah.
And with so many brands out there, and you see like the AI next theme going on. How do you feel about that? AI?
I don't really give a shit about AI, if I'm being honest. Like, I get people use ChatGPT and everything for like every single thing. They can now, but personally, I don't use it at all. But maybe every once in a while for like translations or whatever.
Yeah.
If I don't have time to do it myself, I just pop it into the AI. It will translate it into German, and I'll read through and change it.
Yeah.
To make it like actually make sense.
Right. So go on.
Tell us what you do, because we know your name.
Yeah, Fabian.
We know you're from Thermaltake, but we have no clue what you do.
Okay, fine.
So,
Tell us.
I'm the marketing manager for Thermaltake Germany.
Okay.
very good.
So I do all the social media, all the samples, and whatever else comes up.
Now, do you find
this.
as someone that works in the German market that you get a lot of different ideas about what you should do in Germany, but you know what? You know Germany. Some of the ideas don't quite translate. Have you been finding that you get opinions?
There's a lot of stuff, especially coming from HQ, because obviously HQ is based in Taiwan. So they have certain ideas on how they want to do things, and that just doesn't work in Europe.
Lost in translation kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's such a big difference in the European countries.
Yeah.
Because France is literally right next door.
Yeah.
And things that we're doing in Germany just wouldn't work in France.
That's true.
Because the people are just completely different.
Yeah.
I think it's the exact same with the UK as well.
Yeah.
It might even be worse.
Yeah,
People
probably.
are just completely different.
Yeah. Different cultures, different take on certain things. But you started wasn't with tech, right?
No.
Tell us a little bit about the history and the road that you've gone into the tech.
I don't know.
You studied communications?
Yeah, I went to University for Communications in Berlin.
Yep.
Did that, but only did my bachelor's because I didn't care about doing my master's anymore. So I just ended up working like as a marketing assistant in a coaching company for quite a while.
Okay.
And then that was a job I didn't really want to do anymore. So I just decided to leave at one point.
Yeah.
Jumped around a little bit and ended up in a company that was selling equipment for electrostatic discharge, defense against that.
Okay, so when you take your towels out of the laundry and you get that shock, stuff like that, right?
Yeah, static electricity. Yeah, whenever you rub wool or the bags that like graphics cards come in.
Oh yeah.
Those are
Anti-static
DSD bags. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so we're not rubbing balloons on our heads and sticking them to the wall. This is much more high tech.
Yeah, exactly. And that company was doing like all this different stuff against that. And then I moved and went into working from home because like COVID. And from there, it was just one day I was lying on my couch and it kind of just got me like, hey, I think I want to do something else.
It's one of those ideas just happens.
It's an epiphany.
It's like, ooh.
Yeah, and then on my phone, like I just pull up the job market and I see like, marketing manager, Thermaltake.
Okay.
Oh, this is in the same town. Like,
perfect.
So I'm just gonna do this. Like, I'm just applying, and then I was like, I don't think I'm qualified for this. Maybe like
you gotta try it.
I'm just gonna apply for it. So I did. Yeah. And then like 2 days later, I had the invitation to like, come over and meet. And I thought, okay, it's a job interview, right? How long is this going to take? I was there for 2.5 hours.
Oh, very nice.
Wow. They grilled you.
No, it's literally just a conversation. Like sitting there with our sales manager and our, like, I guess, CEO for the German company.
Oh, the European
boss.
Kind of boss.
Yeah, your boss.
Yeah, exactly. And we were just sitting there, just having a conversation.
That's how most kind of technical, but interviews, you want to get to know the person.
Yeah.
What he's like capable or what he's the character of the person.
Yeah,
stuff like
exactly.
That. Okay.
Yeah.
So you were there for how long? For 2.5 years?
2.5 years.
So far so good. everything's.
I mean, it's been up and down, right? It can't always be sunshine and roses, but no, it's been good. It's been good. I really like the work. I used to. I bought my first computer with like my own pocket money when I was like.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's how
I say 10
we
years
started,
old
like,
or
you know.
something. Yeah, it had like a 4x3 monitor, mouse, keyboard, and a printer included. It was a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's how we started. And we used to, help our parents, and we get a little bit of pocket money, and we save that, and then we buy little computer parts and pieces, and then we start building it.
That's not how it happened for me.
Oh, didn't it?
They decided that they wanted a computer for the family, so they just got one, and they got the best possible price for it, obviously, because they bartered like they're Asian.
So his parents bought. I had to buy my own.
But you know what's sinister is that during university, everyone was playing Quake Arena,
Quake
beta.
Quake, yeah.
We graduated from Doom 2 to Quake Arena, and because I had a 386 DX33 with the coprocessor, unfortunately, it wasn't enough to play that game. And it was also missing PC the ISA slots. It didn't have enough ISA slots to run multiple modems because we didn't actually have LAN back then.
Yeah.
But we wanted to have a LAN because it was one of the first games that you could LAN and actually have phone line modems.
Yeah.
So we would throw phone lines to other dormitories to connect their ring, like Token Ring.
Yeah.
But we would need multiple slots inside all the PCs.
Yeah,
so that's the reason why I got an upgrade to a Pentium 100.
Pentium 100.
Oh, I don't even have any idea what I had.
Probably a Intel something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that long ago. It was like, what,
20 or something like that?
years ago or something that I got.
If you had a Cyrix, you were not doing well.
Yeah.
If anyone remembers what a Cyrix processor was.
IBM's Cyrix. Okay. All right. So have you noticed any changes in the gaming side industry into more kind of...
I feel like it's been getting bigger again.
Bigger again?
Yeah, because I used to be quite heavy into gaming for quite a long time. When I was like younger, when I was like 12, 13, all the way to like 15. I was like, I spent entire summers just indoors, just playing Oblivion. Actually, was one of the first games that I sunk like hundreds of hours into, which is why I'm currently back on my addiction.
Oh, you gotta get that.
Yeah.
And with all the work, I think I'm down 60 hours already. Yeah, it's not good.
So did you go to like obviously for your job you're going to events like Leipzig? Oh, is that not happening anymore?
Gamescom moved to Cologne.
Now.
A couple of years ago. Yeah, we're going this year.
Are you going there?
Yeah, we're gonna have a very, very big booth.
Oh, great!
Kind of like the one here at COMPUTEX.
Yeah, I've never been to these Gamescom. I always wanted to go. I never had a chance to.
Come this year.
Yeah. What date's that usually in the summer?
Late August.
20
to 24th.
So it's nice and cool.
Cooler.
Yeah, cooler.
A cool 35 degrees. Yeah.
It's better than humidity.
Yeah, the humidity. Yeah. It's going to be really dry.
How do you find the humidity here?
Oh, it's horrible.
It's terrible.
Yeah, that's what a lot of Europeans says when they first time go, what the fuck's going on here?
I've been to China multiple times and I still think it's horrible.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Just don't get used to it.
Yeah. Plus the static market, right? I mean, where's the static? I can't feel any. It's too wet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you met all the teams from Thermaltake, and how because we know a lot of guys from Thermaltake, including Thermal Mike, right? Because he's been on our podcast quite a few times. We know Minky from the UK. Of course, we've done podcasts with the CEO, Kenny.
The boss.
And he's great. We've done a couple of podcasts. Yeah, he's great. And so a couple of years he shifted some of his focus onto bikes, as you know. And we all thought, well, what's going on here? Me and Steven's thinking, is that in the right direction? Turns out that over these next few years, it's actually paid off, hasn't it? Right, with some of these racing frames.
Yeah.
That I thought, wow, it's according to Minky, it's selling like hotcakes.
One quarter the price.
So tell me more about this gaming frame. I mean, how do you see it?
The sim rigs.
The racing frames. Yeah.
I wasn't sure in the beginning.
Yeah, like I said, you were sure. Yeah.
As you said, like we started doing the bicycles, and I wasn't sure about that. Yeah. But if it's the decision of the CEO, so we're just gonna have to go with it. And Kenny has turned into a bit of a health nut in the last couple of years, and so he's been riding his bike all the way through Taiwan, and we have a bike shop, and we have collaborations with like all these different brands and stuff.
Yeah.
So that is like one thing. And then when they send us the email, it's like, hey, this is the new product. Like, oh, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this? I have no idea on how to do anything with this. I don't understand this. I don't really care about any of the racing stuff. It's just, what am I supposed to do with this? And then we got the first ones coming in, checked them, like, hey, this feels pretty good. And then we got a general overview of like, this is the competitors, basically. Like, these are the ones that we're comparing ourselves to. And pricing wise, we were at a very good point.
Yeah.
And then you hear from media and you from, especially in the UK, because Scan got them a lot quicker than we did.
Yeah.
So Scan was selling them already, and then Minky already had customer feedback. And it was like, hey, this is actually really good. Like this is.
Yeah, it's a sudden uptake of racing simulator games, racing, and I never knew it would be such a big thing,
like,
because
even like normal racing has been getting a lot more popular again. Because I remember when I was a child, like F1 was like a really big thing with Michael Schumacher.
Yeah, of
Especially
course.
like, obviously in Germany, and you would see like the Ferrari caps everywhere, and everyone was like wearing red. And then that's just disappeared.
It disappeared,
yeah. And then I guess it turned into like MMA, that everybody was like really into MMA. People are back into being into racing sports.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not just racing sports, but also flight sims or anything like that. And I noticed the first frames you had was very basic, and now they've added like these, what do you call them, actuate things? Actuators?
Yeah, the motion systems.
You can actually add them on later, or you have to buy them together.
They're add-ons,
Oh, add-ons, wow. So you can get the frames cheap, and then later on, if you, I want a bit of extra boost, whatever.
Exactly.
You can add those later on.
No. They're not cheap.
No,
that's a bad way.
No, I'm talking about the frames. The frames
are not cheap.
They're fairly cheap for what it is. It's like $399.
That's your starting price.
Yeah, that's the frames.
Not cheap.
It's cheap in the sense that I've seen other racing frames and they're like thousands. And Thermaltake doing them well below the price that I've seen them for.
They are competitively priced. We're using communication.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Not cheap as in cheap quality. I'm talking about cheap price, guys. Okay, cheap, affordable price. So you can add these modules later on, which is great.
Yeah,
which makes it even more attractive for people who want to,
It's harmonious with the with what we've seen with Thermaltake. Like every generation of new product, like even water cooling, it was like you start here, this is your base. Then you can add on to it. Every generation adds onto each other.
Exactly, yeah.
And that allows you to start your dream at this level and then end up with this dream. Yeah. And everything that you build upon is actually, it actually makes sense because you learn along the way, you know what you want. And just like the racing chairs, you know what? I can get away without the actuators for now. I've got a great frame. Oh, wait, no, I really want those actuators.
Yeah.
Now you can add them on later. And it's not having to start all over again, which is a fantastic value.
Yeah. Exactly. There are a couple companies that you're kind of looked into either you have this or you have this. And for us, with the way we built all the sim rigs, actually, they're always upgradable in one way or another.
So it's almost like modular, right?
It's DIY, right? DIY. It's the heart of
like the end level one that we have, the GR900, it's just aluminum profiles.
Yeah.
And that's what the actual like big people into sim racing really want.
What about the
add whatever you want.
What about the actual racing wheel? Does Thermaltake sell them as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the first time we're actually showing the really finished product.
With the whole thing, the whole setup.
With the whole setup, yeah. Because at CES we had a couple already and on the rigs as well.
Yeah.
But those were still prototypes and they got changed a little bit and they got improved.
Yeah. When I saw Teddy there, he was extremely excited. And when I saw what he put together, I'm like, that's extremely competitive, but the quality, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's really high.
So I think that Kenny himself being a product guy at heart, he definitely looked at the bicycle industry, what they were doing en masse. I mean, you can make a the cost to build a lot of these bikes and everything like that have gone down so much in price that's probably why when you start to build frames, that's a specialized type of technology that the industry is just lived with. It'll cost $20,000. That's what it costs, right? But he became kind of the price killer because he learned the technology that actually made it possible to build these faster, and higher quality and lighter. and they could be flat packs.
and we're doing like pretty large runs, which also keeps like the cost fairly low. Because with other companies, they're so high end that they can't.
They're made to order.
Yeah.
They're so high end ones. Yeah. But now you mass produce them, so make it cheaper.
Yeah.
Sorry, more affordable.
More affordable. Yes, correct. That's a good communication.
More affordable.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, any other products that you think Thermaltake's be focusing on, apart from the frames? Is going to be any other new stuff?
I mean, we obviously always do cases and AIOs and PSUs. This year we have a couple. I think like every single case that we're showing is new in one way or another, at least a new color.
Yeah, like a slight, probably what we call update or an upgrade. It's kind of like
for some of them, just a quick little color change for some of them.
Oh, we got some new coolers, AIO coolers.
Exactly, that was
like LCD cube, Mind Cube.
Exactly.
That's fantastic looking.
That's really trending this year.
Yeah, it's huge.
And more screens everywhere.
It's not, it's not bolted on. You can actually take the screen out.
There's a little fan underneath as well.
Very nice. Very
fantastic.
Yeah, four screens on all sides. Just the bottom doesn't have a screen, but it has an exhaust for the fan.
Just in case you can't see the temperature here, you can see it there or here
or there.
Anywhere that you look.
And depending on which case you put it in, you can also see it on your LCD at the bottom or on the top.
Can you mount it into a fan fitting inside the case?
The AIO.
Yeah, no, the screen. If it
no.
There you go.
Because the cable is too short, I think.
Yeah.
What about wireless then?
Wireless?
Yes.
And then still have the
spike.
Still have it running.
Yeah.
Why
not?
I think I'm not sure we're that far yet.
Put a battery inside it, pop it off of the block, put it wherever you want, magnetic.
But then it also needs to have storage on the screens themselves.
That's BLE.
Make
it happen.
make it happen. Tal HQ. No,
Let me just write that down.
Yeah. There's a lot of technology bits behind that. So I'm not sure if some of them are patented, maybe because like the water coolers, it's not just water cooler by a certain brand. There's the technology piece is patented, right? The pumps and everything.
Yeah.
So maybe it's that.
So I'm not allowed to say where we're getting the pumps from, obviously.
Yeah.
But the screen, the 4-screen idea and the shape has been patented as well because HQ really believes in it.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
I've seen quite a few now. It seems they've upgraded a lot of the AIOs to make it look really fancy. There's other brands doing it now as well. So not the 4-cube one, but the 3-sided ones. Removable ones, it's magnetic. They're doing it all.
Yeah,
but,
we've been doing this as well, this time now, because before the block and the display was fixed, and then you needed to turn it in software. Now you can just turn it.
Yeah.
Also, software upgrades and everything. So we're moving into the new millennium. Just with our software, it's a bit outdated.
Yeah,
the current one, it looks kind of old. But the new one is
we need a better GUI.
Yeah, and the new one is like a complete overhaul. So it's not going to be just a version upgrade. It's going to be 3.0.
And then you'll be able to control not just the AIO, you can do the fans, the lighting, the whole ecosystem, the TT RGB ecosystem, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all the screens, power supplies, because we have digital power supplies as well.
All right,
whereas before we had 6 different softwares. Now we have a single one that combines everything,
makes sense.
except for the Mind Cube that will have a separate software because the screens need to be arranged the way you have it arranged.
Right.
So it's not as easy to do that in that software.
So with all the innovation, with all the, first of all, the pricing of AIOs is really coming down, not because everyone's competing, and that's a factor, but it's just because the production costs have come down over the number of years, right? There's a lot of new technology, efficiencies have come up. Are we close to heralding the end of air coolers, or where is that going to, when is that point going to be like, this is redundant?
I feel like air coolers have kind of been reduced to budget. It's just budget lights.
I haven't seen many in this show because I've seen maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah, we brought a single one, and that is a server solution. That is a Threadripper.
They're still needed for server solutions, but for PC DIY, I think I don't see many.
But even in server, we're going full liquid. Like, if you're serious, you have a full liquid CDU and everything. It's all hooked up and everything like that.
Yeah.
You have cold plates on everything.
We even have server AIOs now as well.
Yeah, I see.
It's like super flat block and then the pump in the radiator, so it can be lower and everything.
Reliable, able to monitor from afar. You get all the information. You get better data off of it. You know, I mean, I'm just waiting. When will it be the year where it's like, you know what? I don't need aluminum finned anything. You know, that just takes up space on my inventory.
I saw a video of how they make the heat sinks, and it's just a block of aluminium, and it's got this big sharp, I don't know, it just goes like that, and it's crazy. But the blade, just the way it goes, is how the hell it's actually cutting the metal.
Yeah,
and I just wow.
It seems very expensive, and also the space that it takes up on a shelf and another container, right? I mean, come on, you know, when is the end? And I know that our friends over at a certain beige, you know, like fan company don't want to hear that because that's their bread and butter. But you know, like even they are investigating other options other than
they're doing this thing called thermal siphon.
Yeah,
which is like letting the heat doing the circulation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So heat, you know, but it rises
no active pump.
There's no active pump. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I was talking at one of the events that I went to, and was talking to the beige people.
Yes.
And they were saying, it's been rough because especially development cycles for them are like super long.
3 years.
Yeah, that's
3 years if it works.
Yeah.
Like one of them said was like 7 years for a single fan development cycle, and I mean, hours aren't short, obviously. Like if you're bringing out something incredibly new, then you have to go through all these different iterations. And I spent a lot of time last week when I was in HQ talking to the PMs.
Yeah.
Just like, why are you doing it this way? Like, why did we do this? Just to get a better understanding of like, what are we actually doing and how are we supposed to be doing this? And why does it sometimes take so long? It's like, well, depending on what we're doing. And
a certain friend of ours, he spent over $1 million on designing a keyboard.
Yeah, it's $1 million.
A keyboard, $1 million.
Graphics. You know, he had to partner with some of the anime companies that actually license some of their characters and everything, just to make it a lot different aesthetic.
Yeah.
He has a very interesting demographic, and it might not be shared completely with you. But a lot of his demographic, I think it's over 30 to 40% are actually female.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of, since I've been doing like social media as well, I've been seeing a lot of content, like the cozy content and stuff. And a lot of it is based around keyboards.
Yeah.
And it's just these young women, these girls just having walls full of keyboards. And like, why? Like, you need maybe two. One for one thing and then one for another. But
it's because the nails scratch the leathers off.
Oh, so you just need to change them constantly. And since you can't grab the keycaps, you have to get a new keyboard.
Oh, here we go. Retired.
Guess I'll use this one now.
Yeah, today it's so cute. You know? Check out the keys.
All right, that's fantastic. Before we wrap up, any words? Or we're going to be coming back to COMPUTEX again? You're going to be traveling a lot, or what are you going to be doing?
I hope that I'm invited back,
right?
Because obviously it's a business decision.
Yeah,
always. This was obviously my first year, so I hope I'm going to be back because I like it. It's a lot of work. It's very, very busy.
With this podcast, and it's going to get shown. It's going to get tagged, and so we're going to watch it. They're going to bring you back because we need you. All right, okay.
We need the content.
Yeah, we need the content. Yeah,
yeah. But like traveling wise, we're going to do Gamescom this year in Germany. There's a couple other things. Sim Racing Expo also in Germany is lined up.
Interesting. That's going to be expanding into racing.
Yeah, because at the end of last year we were just scheduled to do the Sim Racing Expo, and then we were like, nah, you know what? Let's do Gamescom as well. Let's do like actually the one really focused and the one where all the people go to.
Right.
So it's going to be basically just like the booth is set up is going to be like here, more or less. Like not all the products because some of the stuff is just prototypes so far. So we want to bring stuff that is going to be available.
And you can buy it next month.
Yeah, basically, like or immediately you can just get out your phone, just
order
check,
online.
like, just go into the store, just order it immediately because you just touched it.
Special coupon code.
Probably, yeah. That's the idea, yeah. And then in October is going to be the Sim Racing Expo.
Where's that based? Also in Germany?
Dortmund.
Also in Germany.
Germany,
okay.
yeah.
Mm. So I guess the last thing is because this is COMPUTEX, and the statistic this year is that 60% of the entire floor has an AI product. I know that Thermaltake isn't necessarily an AI company, AI adjacent, because you are responsible for cooling and powering a lot of the AI systems out there. What do you see as next step for Cooler Master to get in on that?
Cooler Master.
Or not Cooler Master, sorry. Take that back. They are a partner probably behind the scenes, but Thermaltake.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we can do.
Yeah.
Because the graphics that we're using on the Minecube right now, those are AI generated.
Yeah.
And we had AI generated like covers or like stickers for cases before.
Right.
On like a certain set of case. But I'm not sure what we as a company, because we don't do many like software things ourselves. So maybe we can integrate AI into our smart power supplies, because we obviously have these digital power supplies where you can like monitor everything. So maybe there could be like smart AI controlling, like it reads out your data and understands your data and gives you like the actual best.
I've seen a case from, I think it was MSI or whatever. They had a smart AI PC, but the case had a touchscreen, and you can do AI stuff on there. You just press different types of AI, ChatGPT, Grok, Gemini. It's all these buttons already on the screen. It's touchscreen, and maybe Thermaltake can do some touchscreen monitors, touchscreen cases.
That might I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that, but
they're coming.
Oh, it's coming. Something's coming.
There's something in the works.
Something's in the works. Okay, yeah.
How far that's gonna go and when that's gonna come, who knows?
Okay.
And I do apologize to the TT fans out there about the slip up. They're having a tough time right now, so. But we'll talk about that in another podcast.
All right. Okay. So again, thank you for your time, Fabian, for coming to this podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Hope you have a great COMPUTEX, and I'm sure we'll see you soon and see you again another time.
Probably.
All right. Thank you, guys. See you soon and take care.
Bye.
Bye.